And with that, very welcome. We are officially recapping the EEC Open Qualifier weekend, and we are here in the studio looking back at the good and the bad from this weekend. We will just yap a little bit about everything that happened and everything that might happen in the future. We also have some guests planned. I'm really excited to see everybody come in and shit. But first, let's not schnack around, right? No cap recap. Yeah, we are no cap gonna recap that shit, you know. But I'm no schnackling account. Sitting on the right of me is a lovely guy, Koyoka, who is always here with me. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Lovely to be here.
Yep. Professionals, as we are.
Truly
professional.
This set cost like, if you're asking yourself, like 5k to rent this place for like 2 hours. So that is about the time frame we have today. I mean, yeah. We just need to put the money in their hands and put it in the right places, you know. Okay, but
yes.
Let's go into it a little bit. What happened this weekend?
Yeah, so this weekend, EEC Open Qualifier, right? It was 17 teams fighting for their place in the EEC main stage, which is gonna be starting in July, if I'm right.
It's in June, but yeah.
In June.
Same shit.
Sorry. Same shit. Yeah, it's the same shit. Anyways.
Right.
So yeah, it was 4 teams that could.
No, it is July. I just got confirmation. Thank you. Thank you, my production.
My host is trolling me. What the fuck? I am right. I'm always well informed, you know. But you're just
July, June, same shit, you know. Type beat.
But you say you say no cap and then you're capping out your ass. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm always capping out of my ass. But yeah, with 15 teams, as you said, and I think the 4 teams that made it out on top, basically after playoffs, would then move into the main stage with like the 8 teams that were invited beforehand. The 4 best teams in the end qualified into the main stage with like the teams that were already invited. We have 12 teams that are going to play there, but we're going to focus firstly on the open qualifier and what happened there. We had 4 teams. We had 2 groups in 4 and one group was 7 teams, the other group was 8 teams. And the top 4 then went into a playoff bracket thingy. If you want to.
It was 8 and 9 and not 7 and 8, but it's okay, River. It's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes.
There's 2 teams. There's 1 team in each group that doesn't count.
Oh wait, okay, I'm sorry.
No,
whoa.
I'm not gonna say who though, you know. So you can make your own opinions.
Okay.
But I'm just saying that
sure.
so that I'm right, you know.
Yeah, you meant obviously the first place teams, right? Because they stomped everything and didn't drop a single game, right?
Yeah, if it was right, but one of the teams, we're gonna get later. Gonna get into it later, but. Let's look at the groups themselves and what happened in the groups and in the first 2 play days, basically, and before playoffs. Well, yeah, what happened in the groups? Let's look a little bit in it. What did we see?
Yeah, so it was the 2 groups, right? Group A was the group with the 9 teams. Group B was the group with the 8 teams, and I think beforehand, in general, the consensus was that the best teams that basically will qualify are Zerance, Last Minute Airlines, Supernova, and Femme Fatales. Those were the clear favorites to make it out. And then there were like 6 teams or so where it was unclear how they will perform or who will be better and who will be top 4 in their group. This was between... For Group A, it was between PCS Geniuses, which is formerly DBLes Gaming, or DBG. Ultimo Minuto, the team that my host herself created, basically, and Void Empresses, with our dearest Vanni Abarest. But yeah, I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, what happened there. And in Group B, it was a little bit more contentious, I think. There were High Elo, which was a solid team, Color Esports, which had big names that were well known in the scene, but we did not really know what to expect because of some circumstances surrounding them. Paradox Arcana, also big favorite to make it out of the group, were also thought of as a team that could crack the top 4, right? Top 4 of the like very strong teams.
That will qualify in the end.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yes. And I think Never Named was also a team that many saw as a contender for the top 4 in the groups. Not for qualify maybe, but definitely for the groups. But yeah, we will talk about how this went. Now I think we just want to start with the rundown in Group A.
Let's talk about it real quick. I mean, the expectations were basically met, I think. We basically had Zerance Bloom on first, then Last Minute Airlines in second, PCS in third, Ultimo Minuto in fourth, and then 5th to 9th we had Leo Zenith, Rising Xayla, Almeno Esports, White Empresses, and then in last we had Nameless. I mean, I think it all went how you would expect. I don't think there was like... I think there was like 1 or 2 games that were like upset, so to say, where I thought the other team should make it, maybe, or the other team should be better on paper. But I think the only thing that is like upset was like I think Leo Zenith like winning over PCS was like early on kinda crazy, kinda crazy. I was like, I did not expect that, and what courtesy it's true. Fucking Lizard or Jungle only tank player got for sure did something there. And I mean, when I played against us Reds, they also almost did something, but we won in the end, And yeah, I mean, basically on the second lane was basically 3 teams that were in the running, I think, and it was like us, Ultimate Minuto, it was PCS, and it was Leo Zenith, and after the whole thing concluded, it was decided by game time. Like everything else was kind of the same, and that is where like the crazy shit happened. The crazy. Brr.
Yeah, I mean, you had the chance to to make the upset happen if you won against PCS Geniuses, which you Reds didn't because you just sucked. But that's...
Don't flame my team, okay? You can play... No, shut the fuck up. You can flame me. Don't flame my fucking team, alright?
I mean, I remember every lane dying pre-minute 5, so I think that was the game. So yeah, it was kind of heartbreaking, honestly, because I think seeing Leo Zenith in top 4
Guys, I need to calm down, okay? What the fuck? No, I think continue yapping. I swear to God.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna break your neck. I'm gonna break... Your opinions are all shit. But okay, continue.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I would have loved to see Leo Zenith above PCS Geniuses, also because they flamed me on Twitter. So, haters gonna hate, just on the hater shit. But they deserved it. They got there as the 3rd seed because you sucked and you had a longer game time from 3 seconds.
If you don't know,
it was 3 seconds game time. That was the difference between them two. If Ultimo Minuto just lost like a little bit slower, they would have maybe gone for the 3rd seed, which would maybe have changed something, because I think if we go later, I think Femme Fatales was the probably easier team than Supernova Comets. I think Supernova Comets was definitely, I personally think, the strongest team in the whole tournament. Just gonna say this now already.
Oh, glazing already! Yeah. We are 10 minutes in this fucking shit, by the way, and we're already fucking glazing. Like, just be humble about it, What the fuck?
I'm glazing the goats and I'm flaming the frauds, so...
Yeah, sure, no? But I think, the bottom 3, I think we already, like, was a little bit on it, but I think it was, like, a little bit surprising how bad White Empresses did in the group stage itself, but, I mean, I think overall, they started off weak, and then I think, if it's only one weekend where you can qualify, I think it's hard for you to come back, once you like lost the first few, and I think it's a lot. A tournament like this or a qualifier like this, where you have 2 days basically, you have to perform on those 2 days, and if you're like not mentally in it, you're kind of fucked. And I think it's also what happened to us. We're just vibing the whole time, We're just having fun, and it also helped us perform better. So then,
yes, for sure.
Crazy. Yep.
Yeah, also for Void Empresses, like Vani, who basically is the team captain or is the team captain of the team, right? We know her a little bit more. So we know behind the scenes it was a little bit of a shit fest, the creation of the team. Because it was like, I mean, every team was kind of a last minute thingy, except for like 1 or 2 teams in each group that were already together beforehand. But most teams were just like, oh, in 1 week is open qualifier, haha, let's set up for it, do 2 scrims, and then let's see how it goes, you know. And yeah, for Void Empresses it was the same. I think they had like 2 days of scrims or something as the team, and then they also had issues with their players because they needed to sub out their AD carry on the second day, and the jungler was like platinum. I mean, platinum jungler, you know, never easy. General, I think generally the jungle pool per se for this tournament was the worst of all top of all role pools, just because there is such a low amount of female junglers in the scene.
Yeah.
I think there were like an Almeno, for example, which is like Emerald to Diamond level team. They also had a Platinum jungler. Void Empresses had Platinum jungler. Colors Esports, Game Changers. Which,
but I think, to be honest,
paper,
like don't sleep on your fucking Platinum junglers. You know,
no,
don't sleep on them.
Don't sleep on them. You need them because otherwise you have no one, right? But
what?
But if you
also looking at Group B, I think Group A was like a little bit more top heavy packed, and like there was like a huge difference between like the top and like the bottom. I feel like.
for sure.
And
yeah, the top.
I was like
the top five.
Yeah, were like a lot better than the bottom 5. On the other hand, we have Group B which had like a team less, you know, but I think the whole group was more packed in the end. Well,
okay, we're just getting
end,
we
have a villager in here. Jump scare.
We're getting yumped.
Holy fuck.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, Group 2. Like I think Delta 1. I mean, we talked about it before. I think the last place team, they just basically did nothing. And I think here for Supernova Comets also a very dominant run. But Femme Fatales got taken off a game, which is crazy. I mean, just taking off a game of the top 2 in the group is really, really good. This did not happen in Group A, so it's a one of a kind. So, good job. And one of the biggest surprises, I think, is that Never Named kind of
they flopped
did nothing that tournament. They flopped completely. They won one game against Delta 1 Esports.
But again, it's you have one weekend, and if it doesn't work, bye. Go again next year. We also need to go again next year. But you know, the point stands. Like if you're not in the top 4, you're kind of out, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know. And yeah,
yes,
I think overall, Group B was basically close till the last match. Kind of the same as in Group A, but I think it was like 4 teams in the running for Group B, which is crazy. It was basically like High Elo, Colors Esports, Belfast, and Team Paradox, who might have just like still made it through until the last game. I was actually when I was looking over it like afterwards, I was like, damn, that group was so close, and in the end it was also game time that decided that Color Esports would go into the playoffs over Belfast, and I think it was also interesting. And yeah, we're also gonna get some insights in the second year how the whole weekend went for the Belfast girlies, and we can maybe look into it. But yeah, overall, I think for me it's a little bit surprising that Color Esports made it through over Belfast and also Team Paradox. But I think that just shows. I think Color Esports has had so much experience, you know, and just
they have great individual
some
players.
Good players.
All right, I think with the groups now concluded, we can look into playoffs. Let's go top to bot. The first one being the closest game with Zerance Bloom versus Colors Esports, where it looked like Colors could actually upset. Yeah, Zerance was Color Esports. So Zerance, the 8-0 team from Group A, versus Colors Esports, who barely made it through the group, getting out with game time being the deciding
They
factor.
prayed until the last second, and then they looked at the sheet and were like, damn, maybe Jesus Israel. And then they played against then they looked at schedule and were like, well, we're playing against fucking Zerance, who hasn't lost one game yet. Well, maybe.
Yep.
Wow. Maybe a little bit, fuck it. But
yes. But they did great, actually. They did really good. They won the second game. The first game they lost, which was the expected result, right?
Yep.
But the second game, they just had a very good scaling draft, and just the better in the overall, in the macro department, in the gameplay department, and they just kind of, the top diff was there, if you look at the top diff was definitely there. Izzy on the bot lane, on the Varusi, tried her best to carry, but it did not really matter because FF top lane is just too strong of a role. Gragas is open. Trust. Gragas also on bot lane, very strong pick, as we saw yesterday. And then game 3 happened, and this was kind of a wipe.
It's stomp.
If I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit of a stomp. It looked like Colors Esports had no chance really. Like their jungler always got caught out, and it looked very incohesive in that department. Like they could not contest a single objective. Was kind of rough.
Yeah, but I think they also Colors Esports overall just did great. I'm also happy for all the players that they did what they did, because I also didn't know until the tournament happened that this team would even play, and then watching them still being the only team in the whole playoffs bracket that actually took a game off the favorites is actually crazy. And I think there was also some insight being shared from Zerance players that this was the only time the whole open qualifier where they were like, damn, we might actually not qualify. And that is something you have to give some props to,
Yeah.
And
you should definitely be proud of this performance. It was a really, really good showing.
Also,
from another team.
To the people saying on chat, rank and stuff. I'm fucking Diamond 4, but I deserve gold, so rank doesn't matter,
You're Emerald, you rat.
Oh fuck, I'm the Emerald actually. Never mind, I'm Emerald now, but I actually deserve gold, so inflation happens,
Yeah.
Let's talk about the second playoffs bracket matchup, which was Femme Fatales against PCS Geniuses, and I think there was some problems for first game, so they had to skip first game PCS, and the second game was kind of what we expected. I don't think we have to look at it super in detail, but I think overall Femme Fatales just showed that they were clearly the better team, and this is also a pattern we will see for the two other playoff games. It was just kind of the favorite team just showing that they were just better on paper,
Yeah. So the next game would be Supernova Comments vs Ultima Minuto, and there, River, you played in this game, so maybe you wanna share some insights, no?
I mean, for us, we were this is fucking hard. This is gonna be a hard fucking matchup, because we also thought this is probably the best team we will play, and this is probably the best team out of all the 15 teams that were there. 17 teams. Same shit. What happens? But we are still saying, let's be confident. Let's play it like we are playing against silver players, And I think that's what we did. I'm super proud of everybody who played in Ultima Minuto and gave me the trust to actually let me play ADC for them. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, but I think we still showed a great performance. But in the end, I mean, Supernova Comments was just clearly better, and I enjoyed just playing against him. It was a pleasure.
Yep. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think the last game was Last Minute Airlines versus Xayla. And Xayla also just a bunch of kind of like I think this team is also last minute. We're just gonna ball. We are good players individually. It's gonna work out. And against last minute airlines, it's just that's not enough. They're just too good to get beaten by a team like that. So it was a clean 2-0 stomp.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's just general. Which
This is what happened in the playoffs, and I think
yeah,
the four best teams made it out, and on paper the four teams were out. I think overall it was just a great showing for I think actually most of the teams just I enjoyed playing against them. I also enjoyed watching games. I also thought the teams playing were on average better than they were last year, and that's really nice. And also talking about teams, we're gonna get into the guest portion of the stream now, where we will have maybe somebody in Regie.
Regie. Well, we'll start with our first guest, which is the lovely Sea Guardian. So
Hello.
yeah.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
How's it going? I mean, I'm doing great. I'm having a lot of fun. How about you? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. It was a really good weekend. We've come away quite proud. So, yeah, pretty good.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, talking about the weekend, how did you find the players you did find? How did you come up with the team you had? Didn't you also play with Evelyn for the cup and stuff?
Yep. Well, me and Evelyn, we've been besties for about, I don't even know, 5 years. Super long time. The rest of the team was put together through, me, Xayla, Instinct used to play on a team together called Key Pulse, with that org. They've basically, my team is a group of players that have all played with each other before, and we made a team together. We only had tryouts for top lane between many issues and Xayla, but the rest of it, we are literally all just friends that just put in a lot of work. We've been scrimming 3-4 times a week for 2-3 months. No, probably longer. It was 3 or 4 months. We've taken it. We took it really, really seriously. We have goals for every single scrim. We've got targets for every single scrim. We're ticking everything off. We have coaches. Then on, every other week we get a paid coach that comes in. And considering, we were, I think, either the lowest or the second lowest team. We were obviously full Emerald +1 Plat. We were... Considering we ended positive, we beat really strong teams like High Elo and Arcana, we were really, really happy with that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, sure.
It also just shows that you having a great work ethic and just putting the work in to want to perform and to contest for spots. It just showed in the end. I think I saw your team. I was like, you might be able to do this, but I wasn't sure.
No, be honest. You saw the rival team. No way. Don't cap.
Nah. Look, I'm glazing. I'm always glazing. Okay?
No, okay. Be honest. You saw it and you were like, okay, they're out. I'm not delusional. I'm not stupid. I don't mind it. We like the bias. Anybody would look at our team against master GM players and go, yeah, you know what? That team is not making it through, which I think maybe that's why we were underestimated by teams like High Elo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Expecting, lows, people that can't do anything. The thing is, we have all been diamond before. Some of us have been high diamond, but we're just stuck in Elo hell. It's not our fault.
Yeah, always. It's always the teams.
It's always Elo hell, yeah.
It is the Yasuo players in mid lane running you down. It's the Nunu support players with Ghost clans. I have them every game. That is why I'm Emerald. I would be Grandmaster either otherwise, actually.
Yep.
No joke for real. But I think when I saw your team, I wasn't okay, you might make it. But I was maybe this team will surprise me. And that's my honest opinion. It's not because you're here. It's really, I was well, your team looks kind of ass, but maybe maybe there's something. And there was something, and I think it showed, and it was impressive to see you play, and also just your insight, like listening into that you are playing like 3 or 4 scrims a month and shit.
Genuinely, we all had targets. We all had individual targets, team targets. Like, we took this so seriously. Like, it was insane. I kept telling my team to play solo queue and rank up, but half of them hate playing ranked. So, and obviously comp is a different game. Our approach for the whole tournament was just play aggressive. We played a lot of engage, and that was what we planned to do. We almost got through it. It's sad it went to game time because a lot of our comps are usually more towards mid to late game. It's sad we didn't get a chance to do like tiebreaker games for it. That's my only criticism.
That would have been nice. I agree. Yeah.
But to be fair, we lost the first game of the day on Sunday. Like, I feel like if we had warmed up or done something, but we went into it expecting, not expecting to go all the way through. We just wanted to make a solid impression, and I feel like we definitely did that, and we did way better than even we expected, and way better than everybody else expected.
I think it was a great story overall, and asking for what is ahead, I can imagine you look at yourself and being like, maybe we stay together, I don't have the insight, but maybe you can give us some.
Yeah, okay. Straight after the tournament, some of us were upset because we were told we got through, and then after like 5 minutes we were told, oh no, you didn't get through. So there was a little bit of emotions in the VC, but afterwards, we went and spoke as a team. We said, there's no point in disbanding, because we put a lot of work in. It doesn't really make sense to like swap people out or, give up on the hard work. So we have just signed up for Prime League, and including that, we are looking to do game changers, and we will be back this exact team next year for Equal Esports Cup. We will have this exact team, exact players, no change, just we will be better.
All right, and next year, I swear to God, you will make it.
I'm telling you, we will.
There's no excuses next year. Next year, the wolf is gonna be unleashed. You're gonna scream in the yard. The wolf pictures with the moon and stuff. That's gonna be fucking you, because you're gonna be ready and you're gonna be going in.
I mean, listen, people are gonna be scared. Like, we are the Emerald Demons. Like, you guys, everyone in chat, like, if you don't want to play ranked, I guess my team has proved it. You don't have to play ranked to be decent at comp. You just have to play comp all day, every day.
That's your life then, yeah.
Yeah, well, I personally do play ranked. I have like 700 and something games this season already. It's literally only me that plays ranked. My whole team hate ranked.
Well, there might be a reason why you hate playing ranked. I'm gonna be honest. I hate that shit as well.
I mean, there is just one thing to know. I've really, really enjoyed meeting a lot of people. I got so much positive feedback from other teams like Xayla and stuff, and it was so nice to like receive feedback saying that like our improvement is crazy, because me and Evelyn have played with a lot of people in the scene, so yeah, like everyone giving us really like positive feedback. A lot of the women that play in this cup has been so lovely, has been so nice. We've been screwing with teams such as like WLG, and yeah, it's nice that other teams can complement other teams and see improvement, and it's really motivating. It's really nice to see that teams aren't just like hating each other and it's pure competition. It's nice that there's like encouragement,
Yeah,
yes, except for Twitter, there's no encouragement, only hate. Trust.
No, not with Xayla. Xayla's like so sweet.
No, and I think, to be honest, this is how the scene should be. The scene should be,
yes, for sure,
backing each other up and playing competitively, and that is all you do, right? It is in the game itself, you are playing against each other, but outside of the game, you should be looking to like connect and like to get to know each other, to like actually improve together. And we want to make the scene the best it can be, and not be little cunts, you know.
Well, I have like one like final kind of message to if there are
Send it
any
out.
teams in
Anything you
chat,
wanna
if
say.
there are thank you. If there are any teams in chat that are, up for some games, I invite you to do a show match against my team, and it will be casted by our casters on Twitch. I invite any team to come do a show match with us. We want practice. We want to play against good teams. Whenever you're free, just go as a scrim. We can just set it up on stream. But yeah, we challenge any of the teams to come play against us. Not even just to win. Like, I know a lot of you guys are really good, but I would love I'd love a challenge. My team love a challenge, and I love everyone loves watching comp. I have a lot of people that really love watching it, and it's good exposure. So yeah,
Yep.
I challenge a team to get in contact with me, or I'm on Twitter or Discord. Get in contact with me and set up a game with my team.
I mean, lovely.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Would love to see that, honestly, having a little bit more competition.
Show match time right now,
Yep.
this weekend or something. I don't know. I don't know when you want to play, but
I know teams are busy.
whenever you want to play, we are ready. In 5 in the morning, when you wake me up, we are ready to play.
River, get your team ready. What the fuck? You were just called out here.
No.
Well,
I mean,
me
it's
and-
possible. We can write about it. Okay, we can write about it.
Well, me and River are going to be doing something in the future for the female scene and show matches. It's a little bit on the DL, but teams in chat, we are going to be working on something on my stream to get teams more like coverage, create more hype around competitive, even just amateur stuff, even up and coming teams that aren't in the EEC that just want to showcase or even test their abilities. I know a lot of the problem with my team is because we were full emerald, we really struggled getting harder scrims because they look at us and go, don't know if they could, I don't know if it's a waste of time to play against us. But yeah, me and River are going to be talking about it, and I've got a few things in the works. We're going to be doing show matches on a bi-weekly or monthly basis because we really, really want the opportunity for teams to get themselves out, promo themselves, even casters that want to try it for the first time. We're going to be trying this just for everybody, just to get more exposure. I think teams need more, social media presence. They need more opportunities. A show match is still exciting. I remember the first time my game was casted, it was bloody insane. So yeah, this is definitely what I want to do. But yeah, for starting off, just as a starter, I invite any team to get into contact with me and play against ours. Games will be fully casted, best of 3, best of 5, whatever you want. It's on your terms. Just get in contact with me.
Fearless, no fearless?
It's up to them.
All right.
We accept a challenge here at Belfast.
All right.
Yeah, perfect.
I think there will be some people that want the challenge. And also, I can tell you also, I'm also down for the challenge. Also, Alakamita, my midlaner, said she wanted to sell me. I'm not even worth €1, by the way, but thank you for putting me the tie.
I picked Alakamita for Cafe Cuties. She's the GOAT.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I picked her for my team.
Yup. But yeah, thank you so much for having me on. Shout out to Xayla.
Thank you for joining.
The best, sportswomanship I've ever seen from any player is, definitely Xayla. She's absolutely insane player, insane woman, insane everything. Xayla's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you for your kind words and some insights.
Thank you.
And you also gave us a perfect Überleitung, we
Segue
say
to
in
our next
Germany.
gift. Yeah.
into our next guest.
Yeah.
Who might be joining in any second. I don't know.
Yes.
Production?
I
Any news?
Production. Regie, I got her on the phone. Wait a second. There she is. Hello.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Right, I'll
What
go now.
the
So
fuck
it
is
goes
good?
all on Xayla. Xayla, I love you. I'm your biggest fan.
I love you too.
Okay, I'll
Now it's not even me that is crazy anymore, okay? No, it's not even me anymore.
Bro, because you sat there lying, saying that you looked at our Emerald team and thought maybe there's a chance. No,
Not
way.
backing it out, by the way. I said top
Everyone
four. I mean, top 4 in the group.
suspicious.
Trust
I
me
call
on
you
this.
red-handed, bro.
All right. Fair enough.
Have a good stream. I like what
you
you're
so
doing.
much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you as
Bye.
well.
Well, all right. Now we have the next guest, which is Xayla, the AD carry of Team Color Esports. So, well, First up, hello. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm good. I'm actually a bit nervous. I don't know why. Tummy hurts.
We are the famous people of the EEC scene. That is
Yes.
why. We are truly like the respect on us is crazy. That's why you're nervous, probably. But you don't need to be. You don't need to be. No worries. You will get into it, and it's gonna calm down, and you're gonna do great.
It's just yapping.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
but hear me out before we start. I'm taking it over. I have cam on, and it's so bright. I feel like I'm entering the gates of heaven. Can I be at the desk, please? I would love to.
Oh,
You want to be at the desk?
Yeah.
Right. River, you have the tool. You have the tool. Do it.
I have the tool. Wait, hold
You have the tool.
Copy.
Yes, you have the tool.
Oh my god. Regie, can you put that in? Wait, hold up.
Regie, put her in.
I add this. Wait, don't worry, this is not
Okay,
scuffed
okay.
at all, by the way. OBS browser source. Wait, we're gonna kick this guy out. He's gonna sit on the bottom here. And you're gonna come to the desk. You get to sit on the desk. Congratulations. You're now here. Welcome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, all right. With that, let's get into the nitty gritty a little bit. So, I think no one really expected you to play in this team for the tournament. I'm not sure. I definitely didn't hear anything. So, like, when did your team form? When did you know you're gonna compete? And what were your expectations going into it?
I had honestly no idea. I have I've actually mentioned it. I didn't expect it either, you know. The team formed literally a week before EEC, so we had pretty much no experience playing together. So I didn't I didn't know what to expect on the qualifiers, if we can actually qualify, if we can get that far. So not knowing pretty much a single person from the team, I was just going in with the mindset of doing my best and we'll see what happens. And I was actually pleasantly surprised because we did pretty well. We had some small mistakes that cost us the wins because we threw a few of games, but it happens. Overall, it was pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, basically, we're the team that was the closest of making it, or out of all teams that didn't make it in the end, you know? And I think that also shows. I mean, we see a pattern here, by the way, that is like teams forming 1 week before. I feel like it was like 6 teams or something that were like formed 1 week before the stuff happened. But
I think it was more actually.
It is crazy that you got like the players you got, you know? I think the players and the names you had on your team, I honestly did not expect basically anyone in this team to be teamless for so long. And I mean, it's great that you got together and, like, as you said yourself, had such an insane performance. It is not a given, but it's also interesting. Do you think because of your performance there might be something happening for, like, I don't know, game changers maybe, or next year or something? Or do you think you will just go like little ways?
From what I know, we do plan to stay together, at least the most of us. Like, we will have some small changes. Maybe I won't leak what's gonna happen, but there are gonna be some
your
changes.
secret is gonna be safe with us. No worries,
Yeah,
no worries.
like
Nobody's listening. Can
leaks,
everybody just hold up.
Everyone in chat. Shh.
Wait, hold up. You're muted on mainstream right now. Nobody can hear you. They can hear me, but no, trust me, they can really not hear you. By the way, they can only hear me. They can only hear me. Tell me what's gonna happen. They can't. No, I'm not. I wanna hear what's gonna happen. Yeah, interesting. I mean, people can still hear me, you know, but that is so interesting. We're gonna unmute again. Chat, sorry you missed that,
Right.
but
we had some issues. The regie just blocked us off for some reason. I don't know.
Sound issues as well, you know. Sound issues.
sound issues.
Yeah. But some slight changes are gonna appear, and overall, like for the most people in the team, I was really happy. Like I was happy with the performance we did overall. It was just that the synergy wasn't synergying a few times. And
I mean,
yeah,
it's
we
also
have to work on
hard to get like a full synergized team in a week or something together, you know?
Yeah,
it
it's
is-
really
yeah.
crazy because like you guys of course didn't see our scrims and stuff, but the improvement from like the first games, and it was literally we had like 5 games together before EC. Like you could see the improvement from game to game growing so fast. It was insane. It was really insane how well we started to communicate at some point.
I mean, that's nice. That's actually nice to hear.
Yeah.
Because it is like hard to improve on stuff when you don't even know what every single person wants from competitive. I feel like everybody's playing the game in their own little ways, and to just hear so many teams just improve instantly so much is so crazy to me. It's insane to me, and I mean, it's probably just a mix from the players you have and that, like, how much experience your team has, but also just I think just wanting to win, you know? I think it just makes you a good team.
Yeah, as you mentioned before, like the biggest achievement is literally getting this one win against the Zerance. This is the biggest achievement. I don't care about anything else. It was the unbeatable team, and you know, it's the biggest thing that we achieved. I don't care about qualifying even. I am already happy with it.
Winning against Zerance one game might be better and bigger than qualifying to main stage, actually. I agree on this,
True.
by the way.
True.
I would have liked to have this experience, but I didn't get it, unfortunately.
Now you're in the zone like a rat.
What?
What?
Why are we talking about me now? The focus is not on me. why are we focused on me? Hello.
We always need a little bit of river flame, otherwise it's not the right stream, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's really interesting because and something that made the tournament very fun to watch was that there were teams that had much experience, like we saw with Belfast, right? They had so much experience together and put their all into qualifying there or giving the best shot at the open qualifier. And then there were teams like yours or Ultimo Minuto or LMA, whatever, that just formed the week before and just said, fuck it, we ball. And this also made the overall level of play a little bit more even and had a little bit more upset potential, I feel like. I don't know.
Definitely. I mean, if some of the teams had more time, maybe the qualified teams would have been a bit different. Maybe not, but there is a chance because, of course, like playing together for a week is like pretty much nothing, you know. All of the people are new. We don't know each other. Like you said, we don't know what to expect from each other. But like coming back for a second to Belfast, like I have told Sophie this privately and I will say it publicly as well. Like it was such a big, pleasant surprise to watch them play because nobody expected that much from them, and they really did really, really good. Again, especially against people that had maybe more experience, more elo, like would be better on paper, but they matched them. They even won. Like it was so good. I'm so proud. I swear. Just keep it up.
That's great to hear, honestly. Like I think that's
I fully
general.
I fully agree with it.
It's so nice to see that elo isn't everything, right? The team that I double checked again, it was the second lowest rated team solo queue wise, and they beat high elo in their game. And I think they beat never named in their game, like teams that were way higher elo than them. And this just shows that it's not all about elo, it's about practice, it's about how much you grind for it as well. And I think that's a really like very positive thing to take away from this tournament.
Yeah. That's why I always say if you have dreams, just keep going after them and don't give up no matter what anybody says, because you can do it if you
fucking
believe in it.
Preach that shit. Tell him. But I also got asked asked by C Guardian in chat, what you thought of the whole Fearless thing, and if you did enjoy playing a best of 3 in Fearless. Because how was it for you in third game? Did you feel like playing Fearless was like more fun, or did you feel like it was like taking away a little bit of the whole experience? How was it for you?
For me personally, I have a pretty big champion pool, so I like to do some cheesy picks. Like I like to pick something different. I actually really enjoy Fearless in general because you don't see like the game is not always the same, you know. Because before Fearless started, you had almost the same draft every game. Every game the same thing happened, and now it's more fun to watch and more fun to play as well. Like it's sad for people that are one-tricking something, but it is what it is. That's what competitive is about, right? So I in my opinion, it's really good to have it.
Yeah, and it also enables players to like be more creative and also to learn new and more stuff, you know. I feel like also for us, I think for us it was also a lot of fun. We only had 2 games, not all 3, right? But for us it also felt like the whole just playing Fearless just felt nice, and just made it that you have to think deeper. It's not only do you have to think, okay, we have like Tristana first pick here, but you have to think about what do we do for second game. If we pick Talia here, it's out for second game. That was something we thought about, for example, with like Talia on the enemy team for our stuff and shit. I think it's a really good thing to have, and I'm also really excited how it's gonna be for main stage and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
Well, all right. I think we're gonna conclude this section then here. Do you have any last words you wanna tell the people out there?
Yeah, I would actually just repeat what I said. Like, keep chasing your dreams and do what you love, and don't let anybody drag you down. Because I swear to God, you can make it if you believe in it. So go for it.
Preach. That's nice. Well, then thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Best
you
of
for
luck.
having me.
Best of
Yeah,
luck, and
hope
thank you
we'll
for
hear
leaking
more
as
from your
well.
team in the
I will
future.
tell everybody right now what's happening. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
Huh? Well.
I was about to leak. No leakers.
No leakers.
Oh, no. Bend. Okay.
Shit,
So
the
thank you
music.
for having me
fast.
once again, and have a nice stream. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
We will see you around.
You.
Bye.
See you.
You.
Oh, and get Co-Joker the seat back.
Yeah, I gave him the seat
yes,
back.
Yes, I'm back.
Here, I make him even bigger so that he's really on the
No,
seat.
you need to see it. Oh my god.
No, I'm making him smaller actually. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna make him sit on the seat.
Oh no.
He's sitting on the seat now. Nice, look.
Yes, I am the seat. All right. I think now we have like a little bit of time before we will get into the spicy stuff.
Yeah, I might have somebody joining in a second as well, but we will see.
Ah,
Who are you?
Perfect.
Can you introduce yourself? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
We can hear you. Maybe you can just say what your name is. What is your occupation? How old are you? What is your influence on the EEC Open Qualifier? No, I'm trolling. This is Alakamita. For everybody who doesn't know, she played for my mid lane. We're gonna talk a little bit about our team now, how it felt for us ourselves, and then we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty stuff. You know. Thank you for joining us, Alakamita. And
Thank you for inviting me.
how was the weekend for you?
My weekend is so exciting. You invited me to the team in the last moment.
I think it was like 4 hours before, something, or 6 hours before, something. I don't know.
oh my god.
I think we. Wait, let me.
No worries. Take it slow.
I had a great time with all of you in the team. In the sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to apologize. But if you need to apologize 50 times over.
No.
I don't give two fucks.
Nah. I had a great time with you in the tournament. I think the format of the tournament is good for. For 17 no. For the teams and I have a Repeat me the question, please. Sorry. I am Basi.
What?
I'm tired. Repeat the question, please.
Don't worry. So how did your weekend just feel for you overall? You know, did you have fun? Did you enjoy me as a fucking AD carry? You know, how was me as your AD carry? Maybe you should answer this first. Was I worthy of being your ADC?
My ADC is stupid. No.
I agree, actually. I think every
true.
Type one in chat if you agree. Type one agree if yeah. For sure.
Thank you, Macy, for inviting me to the team. All my teammates are excellent persons.
Back to you as well, by the way.
And the team, the tournament, I love it.
Yeah. I also think it was just a lot of fun. Like, for us, like, Ultimo... in the end, our team was named Ultimo Minuto because of you. Because you were our only Spanish player. So, you were kind of the reason why we could have that name.
I would like to classify for the main event. But we are bad, so we lost.
No, we'll come back. But listen, we will come back stronger, and we will leak it right now. There might be something happening behind the scenes, and actually, that's all we can say. That something might be happening, or also not. We will see. But yeah, I think. Also, just seeing you play in Midland and how you performed in team fights and how you performed in the overhaul in the tournament laning phase and everything. I was truly impressed, by the way. Truly.
I think the first day after the first game, we play very good. I'm impressed because
same.
don't play. We only play one scrim the Wednesday, and
games,
we play Saturday very good. But the Sunday, I think we are more nervous. I don't know why. And we lose versus PCs for trolling. Honestly.
No. Listen, we are gonna be honest. PCS was just objectively better than we were in the matchup. We didn't troll.
We flipped
just
the game in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah, okay, maybe we all died in the first 4 minutes, okay? Maybe we all died.
It's insane.
Might have happened.
Allegedly. You cannot fact check this, by the way.
But no matter, because we lost the best of 3 versus Supernova Comets.
Yep.
Is the more difficult opponent in the tournament, I think.
Yep.
So I want repeat for the next year. I wish we can play the fight together again. We'll see.
I think against Supernova, we still played our fucking hearts out. And that's in the end.
Well, Sia destroyed me in the mid lane. It's a fact.
You also played against the fucking insane player, no? Well, also, in Germany, I would say, was kann machen, you know? It means, what can you do, you know? And it's only gonna make you stronger, and then know it will only make you stronger. Because you destroyed mid laners in this tournament that were probably just on a really high level, you know? And you just destroyed them.
But in the end, I like the tournament so much, and best of 3 fearless is the best idea for a tournament. I think.
Yeah,
It's very
I think
funny.
so. It was so much fun to play Fearless. Yes. What's gonna be in the future for our team? Do you think we will
I
stick
don't-
together?
It's a song for now. I don't know.
You don't know.
Honestly, maybe.
Things might happen. Shit. Things might happen.
Yeah.
Things might also not happen.
Yeah,
Who
but
knows? Who knows? Maybe you get a
Who
logo
knows?
next time. Who knows?
Maybe we get Koyoka as coach, and then our drafts will actually be shit. You know. I think our drafts were alright when we were drafting alone.
B1 Wukong.
Yep. Yes.
B1 Wukong.
Maybe I can pick my Vladimir spicy pick that I prepared for the tournament. I didn't get to play at all. I actually need the pick now. Oh my god, my Vladimir. No.
Leaked it. I mean, you leaked the drafts yesterday, anyways. No.
This is
Yeah,
my
but two people saw it, so it doesn't matter.
my second experience in the female. The first was in the last so much tournaments with Cafe Cuties Cup,
Mhm.
and I like it. I
Yeah.
played before in the mixed teams in the circuit in the tournament in Spain.
Mhm.
But I like this too much, honestly.
I mean, and that's why you should stay.
I don't know why.
I'm never
the
gonna
to-
let you
the,
leave.
the tournament or the college, but I have the best weekend in the year, probably.
Yeah, and I mean, for it being your first two tournaments, both tournaments you played amazing, honestly. And I told you this offline already, but I truly believe that how you played mid lane and how you improved also, and like short
I
time.
wanna cry right now.
Just do it. The people don't see you right now. They only see Koyoka. So maybe we can make Koyoka cry as well.
Oh,
I
yes,
will
make
make
me
him
cry.
Maybe you can now. No, you can. It's fine.
No, I
But yeah,
can't
told
cry
you this.
on cooldown.
You will do great things. You will do great things. I believe in you.
Oh, thanks, Tess. You too.
Yes, I'm good. Yeah, somebody told me I'm not ass for once. Wow. You're lying, not. You're lying. No, yeah, but thank you for joining, and thank you for trusting me to put me in my team, in our team, in Ultimo Minuto. That was named Ultimo Minuto just because of you, and also thank you for joining us for the recap.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
And we will play together next year, sure.
Yes, we will. 100%.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
That was my lovely mid laner. I mean, she's great, you know. She is just great. What the fuck? We got raided.
We got the Insta join.
I was only waiting for you.
Oh my god. We got assassinato.
I cannot even say goodbye to my mid lane. Fucking red jungler joins before I'm even before I stopped.
Okay.
Wait. Let me get back into it. Thank you for joining Alakamita. The whole weekend was great. We will keep in contact. Love.
No, Meloncola. introduce yourself.
Yeah, no. First of all, I have a question for you, River.
Yeah, I'm here.
If that's a winner's interview, why are you even here?
Because in my heart I'm a winner. My mommy told me I'm a winner. That's why I'm here.
Okay, glad to hear. Then you deserve to be here.
Thank you. Why even ask this? I'm sorry.
Why even? Huh?
This is so rude.
Huh?
I'm gonna
No,
start
no.
drama. Okay, no. This is a winner's interview? Then why are you here though?
Because I won.
Damn. That's yeah, coldest answer ever. What the fuck? Yo. I mean, maybe just first of all, say who you are for maybe the one person who doesn't know who you are in the whole world and
Yeah, okay.
who you played
Well,
with,
Yeah, sure.
why you are just better and stuff, you know?
Yeah, the usual stuff I know. Yeah, I'm Meloncola, also called Abby. I'm 20 years old. I'm jungler for Femme Fatale. I'm insanely Udi inflated.
And Yorick inflated, if you ask me.
Yorick inflated, and Nafiri inflated, and Pantheon inflated, and Zunzao inflated. I'm overall really inflated as a player, so... But I'm also even the best player. Like, inflation doesn't mean that you are bad.
True.
That's my point.
I mean, you're the first person we have that actually qualified, by the way. First of all,
actually winner.
Congratulations to fucking making it to main stage. First of all.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Then, second of all, fuck you took our spot. Third of all, I actually want to know, Femme Fatales, there's gonna be a media day, maybe, allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
Who is gonna do the media day for you? Because I'm actually curious, by the way.
Torland's gonna do the media day.
Oh, lovely.
That's so PR trained. Nah, that's so cringe. Why?
Everything very PR.
Yeah. We need to get more, like, we hit before already in a little bit of a private discussion that for Team Supernova Comets it's gonna be C and not Trez. I like, imagine Meloncola versus Trez on media day. It would be so unhinged.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Because I will also be around at the media day, like I will be alone, just chilling. So I would have loved to see Trez, but Trez is afraid of me, I fear. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah, understandable.
She already typed in my Twitch chat. She schreibt, don't search Meloncola inflation. What does it mean?
Yeah.
Wait, I need to Google this shit while
Yeah. I was a bit crazy getting caught inflated by a person that's Emerald without Ivan, but yeah.
Oi. We are truly getting somewhere. We're getting into the rage bait, the drama again. And it's time.
I mean, what did you expect from inviting me here? Like,
I didn't expect shit, actually. I expected to have some lovely conversations, and then the second you would join here, it's done. The house is burning.
Yeah, like,
and what happened? The house is fucking burning.
Yeah, that's what my mission was here as well.
Maybe
like,
hold up. Maybe just for you. I will change the screen. We will go from the studio to the analyse and put some brain rot in the background because it's actually better content now.
Okay. Oh yeah, lovely.
Oh, it's not working. Fuck off.
It's not working. Yeah, you fucking rat. Oh my god, where's the furry on my screen? Oh my god. My fucking 80 carry is watching furry porn on fucking Twitch. It's crazy.
Let's calm down for a second. Let's talk about EEC. No, probably. Okay, I'm going back to the actual EEC recap screen. Let's talk about this EEC. Femme Fatales. How was the weekend for you? Like for you and for the whole team?
Oh yeah, like it was like overall we were very happy. Like we had some drama the weeks before. Some know, some may not know. I will not talk about it. But like with the roster we have, we scrimmed for like 1 week.
But I see a pattern.
Like our core was scrimming for a bit longer, but the roster overall scrimmed for a week. And yeah, I don't know. We just try to develop like one game plan that we can work on the entire weekend, because most of the games are just best of one. One game plan is enough.
Yeah.
And we basically played the same shit every fucking game. Like, it was very boring maybe for most people, but I mean, as we say in German,
As you say in German.
Hose hoch, wie es muss.
I'm German and I don't even know what you said.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So yeah, we just tried to qualify. Like, we didn't care about how pretty we looked there or stuff like that. We just wanted to get through somehow and focus on the important stuff in the next weeks. And I think we looked pretty convincing. Like, we had 1 or 2 games that were a bit off, but overall it looked very good.
I just got called from Regie. The game plan allegedly was asking Torlane to carry every game. What do you say as to your defense?
I'm hearing no comment.
I actually think I carried. Like, Torlane is just a passenger, as always. Like, Torlane actually did nothing. I mean, playing Thalia, like, she can only play Thalia. Like, what can you even expect?
I actually wanted to ask you as well, Ray. Why do you think people banned Zillion every game for Torlane and left open the Thalia pick?
Because I think 99% of teams don't do scouting properly.
You heard it first. Meloncola toxic. Meloncola, put it on Twitter.
Toxic,
put it on.
That's cringe.
Put
Wait
it
a second.
on all socials. Get her out of Femme Fatales. Toxic environment. Toxic environment.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I needed.
Also, you had a support change, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, it was like pretty short term. Like, pretty much, pretty chaotic stuff. And then we got Iana in like 1.5 weeks before, or even 1 week before.
But
so great so far.
She is still like basically was slotted into the team like pretty well, I think. I haven't seen too much of your games because I was playing myself, but for what I saw, it worked out well for you, I think, in the end.
Iana was genuinely the perfect fit for us. Like, at the beginning of the offseason, I also was like from watching last year EEC, I was like, oh yeah, next year, the person I want to play with the most is like Iana from watching games. And then she was like in another team for some time, and I was like, oh yeah, shit. And then the opportunity got open again, and I was like immediately, oh yeah, get her in. And then it works out so good, like, made me very happy.
I'm curious, because you basically joined after the Coffee Cuties Cup concluded. What was first? Was the idea of putting Iana into Femme Fatales before the Coffee Cuties Cup or afterwards?
Okay, so we got her on the Discord server for tryouts, like 3 days before the draft. And then I was like, oh yeah, let's use Coffee Cuties as the opportunity to play with her.
That's so smart.
I am very smart, actually.
True. But then you still got clapped by Miela, so don't care.
Yeah, this is not by the way, this is not a Coffee Cuties Cup recap.
Yeah,
so
saying,
let's focus on the Open Qualifier again.
Let's don't focus on for fun.
Let's focus on what's ahead, actually. You're now on main stage. How do you think you will, like, realistically do? I don't want to hear the shit, we will win everything. I want to hear, how do you actually think you will doing? And if you think you will actually win everything, that's also fine. But yeah, I kind of want to hear what are your expectations? What is like what you want to get out? Of course, beating expectations is what you want to do. But yeah.
So the least we want is playoffs, but I'm actually pretty convinced we can make it like further. I'm saying it. I think if the progress keeps going like that, we might be able to upset and win. But like, I mean, I'm playing every tournament like I want to win. And
you should be, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the mindset. You should approach everything. And I'm pretty convinced we can make a very, very good run. It can be a major threat to every team we face.
And I will be watching that. Possibly.
I want to see against Supernova Comets and Gamescom finals. Oh my god, that would be so massive.
Cinema. We have like some very interesting teams we could face in finals. That would be Cinema and LAN. So,
yes, for sure.
I mean, there's a lot of teams just in main stage that are just kind of cracked, I think. And I think overall the competition has a higher level than it had last year. Also, this Open Qualifier, like the level of competition overall, I think was higher. And also, I think the overall level for especially players will probably be even higher than it was last year. At least I hope. You never know.
I agree with that. Like, what we can see from the qualifiers also, like there were so many players that played on playoff level last year that never even got a team, and then like players were actually able to build very, very good rosters for players the Orcs didn't pick up. So I think that led to the teams being very, very good this year. And also we had a lot of interesting rookies. Like I'm a rookie myself, so
True.
and like most of my team is like players that never played in EEC before.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty interesting. Like I think the skill ceiling can be very, very good this year.
Yep, I agree. I got asked, by the way, in chat. I got asked. It's not really the question, but somebody in chat, I will not say names, said Meloncola item builds lost me 200 AP. What is your opinion?
I think that's a big skill issue. Everyone that can't climb for item builds just not good at the game.
Thank you for giving us insight into that.
Okay, that's big. That's big.
And I mean, honestly, best of luck. I hope your plans go through and you actually make it to Gamescom.
One thing. Talking about item builds, there will be a major Yuntal jungle threat on 15 champions coming this week.
All right, user abuser is coming. Okay, sure. Yuntal inflated. Who knows?
That's kind of actually funny. Fucking Yuntal.
I did my research.
Yeah. As you should. If you want to win, do your research,
Yes.
Yeah, but...
I'm just saying be aware of Yuntal Breyer.
If you actually pick Briar in main stage, I would give you $5. No kidding.
Okay.
PayPal $5.
Okay, deal.
You heard it here online. I also was muted, so if you actually pick that shit, you basically made a full salary. But yeah, thank you for giving us some insights. I really hope that you will go to Gamescom and stuff. Watching you play and like seeing how you play is honestly a fucking pleasure, because I think you're...
Thank you. You're the first person that ever said that to me. Thank you.
I think you're kind of a psychopath, and that is actually a good thing in some cases. Related to League of Legends, at least.
Definitely.
Because I know that you're a psychopath. I will probably have to give you $5, but that's fine with me, Whatever happens. Also, give everyone a warm hug online that is in the Femme Fatales. Lovely players, and best of luck for the main stage.
Thank you so much, River. Thank you for... also good luck to you for the main stage. Okay, my bad.
All right, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What is this shit?
Bye, see ya.
What the fuck? That was Meloncola, everybody. And also, Femme Fatales manager just told me, the staff from Femme Fatales, I want to say sorry from every person Meloncola loyal insulted. We will distance ourselves from any form of discrimination she have may done. I think, in my opinion, you should kick the player and burn...
Get rid of it and make a role swap again.
You need to burn the roots, You cannot just say... Sorry, you just need to... I want to say actions. But yeah, that was Meloncola, everybody.
Yes. And now we got our next guest lined up already, which is C, the mid laner of Team Supernova Comets, and there she is already. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
All right. Want to do a short introduction of yourself? Maybe.
Hello, I'm C. I've been a top laner for BDS for 2 years, and before that I've done jungle and some support in what was it, in old NLC. So this is my 4th role swap, competitively.
Then I want to ask you real quick, why not ADC? Just mentally sane enough? Or?
I played ADC when I started the game, and I kind of grew out of that mentality. It's a bit immature overall.
So technically you played all 5 roles.
Yeah. I used to be an Ezreal one trick in like season 4.
You're now the mid laner for Supernova Commons. And you also made it through into the main stage. I want to say, first of all, congratulations. That's a good thing. It's nice. Nice you made it. You know, it's not a given. Because you played against the best team in the whole tournament in playoffs.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think you were robbed.
Yes, for sure. I mean, they robbed themselves.
Late swap. No, but looking into main stage and talking about lane swap, like for EEC, what are your expectations like going into players like Shah or also Rim and G2? And how do you think you will do? And do you think you have work to do to get to their level, or do you think you're also there already?
I think it's going to be very similar to when I started in BDS, the top lane. I think I have unconventional enough of a champion pool that's going to throw people for a big spin, but also I play enough conventional stuff that they're not really going to be able to read too much into me.
Yeah.
I've played this game for half of my life, so I have a pretty decent. I would say I have a pretty decent understanding of how the game is played at a good enough level to where I can actually challenge and beat most maybe everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you said unconventional champion pool. You're just kind of a Talia OTP. What do you mean unconventional champion pool?
Yeah, here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. So when sub-season started and we had the tryouts, I had a coach of an unnamed team talk to me, and they were like, "Yeah, so do you have like a hidden OPGG or like hidden account that you can give me for scouting purposes?" I said, "No, I don't really play solo queue. I just kind of pull out picks out of my ass and then we just play them on stage and it works."
Well,
so
that's great.
Yeah, I am known for being a pain in the ass to scout against because I rarely play solo queue. I just kind of practice my picks in 1v1s and I theory craft a lot. So that's where we pulled out to like Rengar top lane and the Rek'Sai top and whatever else. So expect that mid lane now. Good luck.
I mean, you said theorizing. Do you think in theory you might be playing Malphite mid full AP?
In theory, I believe there's a person that this would be effective against. So never throw anything out.
Already leaked, by the way. Already leaked.
Already
no
leaked.
problem, chat. I got you. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yep.
I love to help the smaller guy.
What I also want to know is like I have been watching your team a little bit. I mean, it's has been in the works for a little bit longer than like most of the teams have here. I mean, yes, a lot of things changed in the end still, but overall, your team has come together like a few months back, maybe even. Yeah, how did you come like to get together, and how did you like find these names to be like, yeah, let's just go together and let's just throw everything we have into this open qualifier and then main stage and then maybe even more,
I mean, it's actually extremely simple. We just all kind of got robbed in the offseason because half of the teams left because of how Game Changer was extremely delayed, and then there were not enough slots for all the good players. So I was like, hey, I'm friends with all of these good players that also didn't get a spot. Do you want to just like group up and clear out? And yeah, it's kind of just snowballed from there.
Yeah, it also makes perfect sense that you're gonna be like, well, why are these fucking people not in orcs? And
yeah, it was
what the fuck is happening here? What the fuck?
So we're really the underdogs apparently.
Yeah, which is crazy to me. You basically have a lineup of players who are for the most part established in the sea already.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to me that you are like the underdog, so to say. I don't think you are really, but
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But like in terms of like, we didn't even get invited to like the official thing, or like we weren't one of the 8 qualified teams. We didn't have like a paying org. We didn't have a coaching staff. We kind of like sourced everything ourselves. We got Amy because of we've worked together in NLC before. We were friends, and then Tashi played with me. I was friends with Trez, and Vicky and Shira just kind of slotted in perfectly. So like, we're not really underdogs. Underdogs in the sense of like we're unknown players, but we're kind of underdogs in the sense that all the others kind of overlooked us, and now we're just
That's
here.
true. That's
Big
true.
names.
Yeah. And do you think you
Yeah.
will prove everybody that you should have been picked up first?
I believe so.
So Gamescom is yours
Oh hell
already.
yeah! I,
Already.
I promised last year already that I would be here. So
I mean, you never played in a final, no?
we played 2 finals, but that was both at CDE in Paris. And-
yeah, okay. But I mean, the EEC now, right? I think-
No, I played semifinals and I ended 3rd
Yep.
in EEC.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think
never
it
got to
was
finals.
2 years ago, right?
So
But,
you will do it this
my
time.
My jungler did play the final. So, you know, we have all the experience we need.
Oh yes. I mean, she ran it down in the final, but that's another story.
Oh, calling out people from last year.
I
hello?
didn't say anything.
All right. No, what I want to touch on real quick is we talked about it before already. There are a lot of rookies in the open qualifier teams, and I think if I'm right informed, Amarin is rookie, right? I didn't think she played
Yeah.
the last years. I think in Zerance, Malo is rookie. Femme Fatale's Meloncola. So, what do you generally think about like who do you think is the most scary rookie, or what's like what do you think about the development of the scene in general? You know, there's not only the old dogs sitting there, but also new talent coming up.
Yeah, you know, ironically, after being in the scene for 3 years, I still kind of consider myself a rookie because I kind of just ran in and then got thrown into BDS, and then we did really well for our first year. And I still kind of feel a spiritual connection to them. I actually love the rookies that are showing up right now, and all the top laners, especially as an established top laner in the scene. I will have to glaze a little bit. My beloved Emmy and your beloved Aki, who have just
I
kind of
love Aki.
spawned out of nowhere.
Yep.
And honestly are clearing the competition, in my opinion. Like the raw talent that's showing up in these rookies, and not just the top laners, of course, and like many others, like all of these open qualifier teams. I believe we were kind of robbed of more competition. I think like it would be very beneficial to have a bit of a longer, I don't know.
Yeah,
Open
maybe
quals.
we should just come together as a whole and just say fuck it, we just make our own competition.
Game changers. I believe
just- we
game
just-
changers.
if we have-
Changes will come.
For sure,
make
listen.
our own game changers. Wait a second.
We make changes of the game. Whoa.
Oh yes.
That is something different, trademark for ourselves. We for sure will find one player in the whole female scene who is a multi-millionaire who will just say 1 million prize pool, full production, everything.
Only rookies allowed.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
rookies. Yeah.
Only rookies. Yeah. Only players who haven't played at all, actually. And highest rank is gonna be silver or something. That's gonna be competition. Yeah.
Right. I mean, we already touched on it a little bit, but like, what do you think, just in general, will be like how you're standing in the whole main stage? Like, where do you land? Where do you see yourself? Is it gonna be Gamescom, or do you think, okay, maybe another team might be better? Like, who do you think is the best team right now in the main stage?
Us?
Well, that was easy.
Apart from yourself, who do you think is the best team in the cup in the main stage?
That is a good question. Let me remember, because I don't have it open right now. Who was all the team? That's a hard question. I think actually like the top is like pretty evenly matched. It's a really tough question. There's a lot of great teams with really good individual players. There's also
Yep.
a lot of great teams with I would say personally, questionable pickups. I won't name names. Smile.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's going to be a healthy amount of top competition this year.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll
I
say.
think there will not be a team that will just turbo stomp everybody else.
Yeah,
I think it
there's
will be a
definitely
lot
not gonna
closer this year. And
Yeah,
also looking at it, like last year, the NNO lineup completely splitting up, and like most of the players going in different teams, and the teams where they went into all looking pretty good, you know, and also looking at other teams that were on the top of the competition last year, also like mostly split up into different teams. I think just made the whole field more even out and made all the teams just a step higher, you know. And this
a lot of teams. Yeah, a lot of
Yep.
teams made major choices in their
Yes,
rosters. So it's gonna be
Good and
interesting
bad.
when the first week.
good and bad, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Yeah. I think it's one thing I want to touch on real quick. Last year, one of the biggest issues some people had with EEC was the format. Do you think, like, how do you feel about it this year?
Do we know what the format is already for
Yes.
Yep.
close qual?
Yeah. We know it's going to be group stage. It's going to be single round robin, like double round robin, basically. Fearless. So you have 2 games, and basically fearless, 2 games against every team, and then top 6, I think, qualifies into a double elimination bracket, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, Nimea just sent in the link.
Yeah, the top
yeah.
4. Yep.
The top 4 will then.
So half. No,
Yep.
not half.
Okay.
Oh yes, it's
there's more
6
games.
teams. It's 6 teams.
Not fearless in group.
It is fearless in groups, but it's 2 games. It's kind of like Prime League, I think.
Only in
It's kind of
playoffs.
different. Okay, I just got corrected by Nimea. So no, for fearless in groups, it's like Prime League format, right? You play 2 games in a row against the same opponent.
Okay.
It's 2 groups of 6. So yeah, and then the best 3 of each group get into a double elimination bracket.
Yeah.
With fearless.
I'm glad there's more games to be played. I would have liked them all to be fearless. I think fearless would benefit the scene extremely, because there's still a lot of players who are kind of one-trick egg. And I know it's funny coming from me, who played 7 games of Talia this qualifier.
Yeah, and also, I mean, you saw the playoffs in the open qualifiers. Also, although it was only 2 or 3 games, it already felt like it was greatly beneficial. No.
Yeah, I think this year's format is much better than last year's, for sure. Like, more games are better. I'm very happy with that. And I think that's
Right.
about for the question.
It was
that's
about
fine.
feelers just overall,
Yeah.
and how you think it will benefit.
I love fearless. More fearless.
Yes.
Have no fear,
More fearless.
guys.
I mean,
because
more fearless also means
I
more
am
games,
here.
because you need more games for fearless, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually not here. I didn't make it. Fuck. But again, we don't talk about me. We just talked
Too
about you.
afraid.
But yeah. But thank you for joining us and giving us some insights about the team and also about the team and everything. Was
thank
great
you.
hearing for you. Gonna be looking forward to see you play on main stage. You better be picking up on your words and actually making it. We had 2 people that are on the main stage and both said we are gonna make it to Gamescom. So will it be the final? You know, who knows?
That'd be fun.
That's gonna be of your own opinion, and yeah.
Yeah. It would be extremely fun to have 2 open qual teams actually make it to the final. I think
It
that
would
be a
be
real,
really fun. Yeah.
It would be a real kick in the nuts for all the pre-qualified teams and all the big orgs, and actually finally a real eye opener, hopefully, for all the
Yes.
for all the scouting.
Yes, and thank you for giving us our some of your time and giving us some insights, as I said already. And
Of course.
best of luck.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
See you around.
I'll take care. Bye-bye.
Take care as well.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. It was
Alright.
great to hear from her.
Yes, it was really good. Some nice insights. And now we got Nimea here. Someone
The
not from
instant swap
the
up.
players, the instant swap up, yeah. Not from the players, but from the organizational side, which is also very, very interesting to hear from. So, Nimea, introduce yourself, maybe.
Hi. Yeah, hi, I'm Nimea. I'm 35 years old. I'm the grandma of the scene, I guess.
Hello, Granny.
Um,
I love you.
oh, I love you too. Yeah, and I've been doing EEC for the third year in a row now. And I'm glad to be here again.
You're basically in the staff of the whole thing and like organizing and stuff, right?
Yes. Before I was like in the admin role, we had Leona as well, who did more of the management things and things with SK, and now I got into her role and added another admin. I will miss Lauren. We got a full-time job now, but yeah, it's a great team. It's not a single man army or woman army, right?
Yeah.
Team. It's okay. It is.
And how do you think the open qualifier was overall? Did you was it up to par how you wanted it to go? Do you think it was the right choice that you did for the format and everything?
I think we didn't have that much of a choice because we had 17 teams, then it's really difficult to find a format.
Yeah, that's true.
The 16 teams, you can do double elimination pretty easily, and then we would have done double elimination on 2 separate days. Of 18 teams, we would have done Swiss, but then we had 17 teams, and we weren't sure what to do because you can't do double elimination, then only 2 teams are playing in the first round, and some teams are also out after 2 games, which would be kind of sad.
Yeah, that's true.
There's also not enough time to do best of 3s. If you only have 2 days. So then we came up with a groups as the last option, and I think it was a success. Most of the teams that also dropped out early, that they had fun, and it was nice that they got to play more games than previously.
Yeah, that's true.
And in the end, I think we still got the 4 best teams that qualified for the main stage.
Yes, I agree. Not. I mean, I could also be biased and say we didn't make it, but objectively, I would agree. And I mean, also from a player perspective, and yes, I can only talk for myself, right? For me, the whole weekend felt more whole. I mean, I didn't play last year, but from what I saw, I think it probably felt more whole as a whole. Because you just had more games to play, right? You for sure played Saturday and Sunday. You basically had 8 on 7 matches, 100%, which is nice. Wait. Yeah. And it's just good to have like something that is consistent, I feel like. And for me as a player, at least, I think the format was working well. And also, as you said yourselves, I mean, the most important thing is that like the 4 teams that played the best on the weekend made it out, and I think that kind of happened. So I think it's a good thing. Looking ahead for the main stage and stuff, maybe Kuroka can go into it a little bit.
Yeah. So for main stages, is there anything you want to see from the main stage, or like I'm also interested in, will there be like for open qualifier there wasn't an official broadcast? How is it gonna be for the main stage, for the playoffs? You know, how are you gonna handle that?
So for the group stage, we will cover every team once each evening, and that's also the reason we went for the 2 games option and not for best of 3, because if we did best of 3, we would have to play 3 matches at the same time to be done until midnight, because we are forced to play in the evening. So yeah, we decided to go with 2 games for each match, so we can show the first 2 teams in the first slot, and the next two in the next slot, and so on. So we can. This was super important to us, and I guess it's also super important to the players, hopefully. To be streamed officially. There will obviously be a clean feed as well for the other games that we are not showing in the official broadcast.
Ooh.
So everything can be covered. We will also have a lot of co-streamers.
Who might that be?
Everyone is welcome. If you want to co-stream, just hit me up. And then...
You heard it here. And just write Nimea on Discord or Twitter or anything. If you want to co-stream, just give us a sign. What I want to know as well, it's only finals for Gamescom again, because it's, probably because Gamescom just has very tight slots. Do you think, as a co-streamer, in theory, if you are two people who would want to co-stream live on location, would that be possible?
If you have a shit ton of money, then yes. Unfortunately, if you haven't got the money, we can't do it. SK has only limited resources, and if you want to get in, I can tell you what it costs in the end, but
maybe we can get Hydraulic Presse again to sponsoring. Who knows?
Maybe we need some sponsors. Maybe I need to open a second bank account and go on. Maybe I can get a sponsor or something, you know?
Yeah. Guys, chat, listen up. We need sponsors, okay? So
find us some. I don't care if it's even if it's not like
not POS.
Yes, fine. Even if it's if it's not like Orga, it's all about the monies, because we need to be live for the finals. We need to be.
You can always come and do an IRL stream or stream with your phone or whatever, right? That's always a possibility as well. So.
Last minute airline sponsors. Yes, thank you. Naddy, I will be in contact. We will look into it. Also, I just got the message that I will get the €1. Thank you, €1. Every euro counts. Guys, if you have any money, I'm not begging you, but please subscribe. No, but yeah, thank you. Good to know.
I think that's something that was talked about already with C a little bit, and I don't know how much you can talk about it, because it's always kind of rough. But there was the promise of game trailers and stuff, and I know you're also pretty involved in not only EEC but also just in general in the female scene in the background and management side, right?
Yeah.
And many orgs backed down, which kind of fucked over some of players and stuff, which made the off-season really awkward. What's your general take or opinion on it, if you can say that?
Nothing has been announced officially, right?
Nope.
I think that nothing's been announced. There was this one esports thing, right? Which made everyone really hopeful. So yeah,
it was in February, I think.
At the time, this information were correct, and every team knew about it as well. So that's not a big leak, I guess. But yeah, I don't think I can say anything, right?
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Aya, for giving me the money. Thank you, Aya, for the Twitch Prime, so that we can go onto live to co-stream live on the Gamescom stage.
I also got insight from Regie. It's only 30K, okay? Got 30K. That's everything, right?
That's basically.
One thing I want to say, because you also talked about, right? Let's do our own game changers. I'm also working with Girls on something, so we hope to get another tournament this year for the female scene.
Okay.
And
okay.
Maybe next year even more, but let's see. We will not give up and try to get the tournaments that we need, right? And that we're missing.
And also just more competition. I think it's also what we all kind of want, and we all look forward for. So I think everyone who wants to do anything was kind of like Sea Guardian saying that she wanted to do like a little bit of a show match for like every team who wanted and stuff. If you want to do anything, I don't give two fucks if you have money or not. If you want to do anything, just do it, and it's great for the scene. And honestly, just put in a little bit of time. Say, invite some teams, ask them if they want to join. If they don't want to join, fuck them. You know. But I think it's great. It's great for the whole scene. The more competition, the better. I think. And yeah. So if you want to do something, just do it. Thank you. That was my pep talk, my TED talk.
Well done, and thank you for the stream. It's cool.
Thank you. Thank you also for joining us and for organizing the whole thing. I have a massive respect for organizers and people who put their time and effort into making tournaments like this. I know how hard it is from just making this shit stream for like a week. We have to do like so much prep. This looks like complete garbage, but the prep we are doing both and what we also put in for like Coffee Cuties Cup and stuff, I just have massive respect for you. And thank you for joining us, giving us some insights. And we will see each other soon.
Also, just wanted to add something because I feel like I am the number one biggest hater of formats of all time, but
that is true.
but it's super hard to make something possible that it matches everyone with scheduling and everything, right? Yep. And people dropping out, like we saw in the Coffee Cuties Cup, right? People just dropping out because they can't win anymore or whatever. So it's so hard, and it's always the organizers that get the hate for it, right? So I'm so glad that you're still here, and so thankful that you don't get, you don't go down from all the hate or all the people that say bad comments about you online or whatever. I'm so glad that you're still here, and I think everyone should be happy because without you, this scene would not exist in the way that it does right now. Like, I think that needs to be said. So yeah.
Okay, now you make me cry. But thank you.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that.
It's the full glazing Lucas coming back. Sometimes Lucas comes also does a complete glaze. And thank you for everything you do. Honestly. Keep doing it for sure.
I will not give up.
Thank you.
All right.
It's my passion. I'm doing this. Not for myself. I mean, of course, I love doing it, but I want to give something because every day.
And I think you can also see that with like the Girls Guild server and everything. Like, I think overall how also the server like worked out and everything. I'm also happy how it all came along. I remember like November or October last year. No, it was a little bit earlier when Koyoka wrote you and was like, "Yo, what about the female show?" And we're like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I'm already doing that. I'm way faster than you are." I mean, it just shows. Thank you very much for joining in, and best of luck organizing the rest of the EEC and the whole cup and everything. I'm sure it will go great. Yes. And we will see each other around.
Have a lovely evening, you too.
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Nimea from she did like organization stuff and this organization for the EC. Lovely to hear from her. And there was 2 more teams who qualified. Unfortunately, we couldn't get voices in. I think
maybe also because they hate us. Might be an option. We don't know. Maybe we started beef, or I started beef and pulled.
I didn't do shit. I did. You were just like one day you were like, oh, let's just say River did this. Why not? Why not? No, but honestly, I think we're just gonna like really quick touch on last minute airlines and Zerance for a little bit. I think both teams look really good. I think last minute has a lot to prove still because I think they showed a lot of good things, but also they kinda have like a lot of work to do because they went together like last minute. That's why they call it last minute airlines. And
Yep.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure they will do good. Wait, I just got the word.
I think we got call from Regie that last minute airline is coming in last minute, just as their name is telling that they are doing it. The last minute sign up for the interview here, for the little podcast we're having. Naddy, you can join just in talk one on the EC server. Always the organization, you write the peoples and then they just don't come.
Hello, sorry. I know it's last minute, but that's kind of our thing.
Yep, that's the pattern. That's the pattern.
That's the shit,
So,
thank you for joining.
how are you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think the crew's feeling pretty good after the slight bit of turbulence that we had. Overall, it was a safe flight. The pilot got us where we needed to be, and we booked our ticket. So.
And
great.
that you did.
That's great.
Maybe you can also like introduce yourself a little bit, like what is your role in the team and stuff.
Sure. I'm Naddy. I am the AD carry and also I am a crew member for Last Minute Airlines. I used to play for Nord Polaris last year and Austrian Vorstellhaben with River a very long time ago, and then also some other mixing teams.
That had happened 2
They're
years ago.
crazy. When River was a jungler.
Yeah, I'm glad that shit is over. Fuck that role.
Yeah.
Oh, your AD carry stuck.
And now I'm Emerald 1 on AD carry. No, but yeah, talking about last minute airline stuff. How did the team form and come along? Because it's I think it's really interesting that. I mean, obviously the name implies it, right? But how did you get this team together, really in last minute?
Yeah, so basically, previously some of these players were together on a part of a game ward, and basically some things happened in the scene that were not very nice in France, and the press got hold of some did some pretty mean stuff and some right-wing people, and ultimately it just sort of caused the team to not be together anymore and disband, which was kind of sad. And then we were sort of there maybe we can find another org, stuff like this. And then that didn't happen, so we were sort of right, okay, we're just going to not play this year, it's fine, blah, blah. And then basically we got a potential org interested in us, we found out there was a potential org interested in us a few hours before the deadline. So I was quickly messaging all of the other players because we still have our Discord, and I was by the way, this is happening. Are we all free to play this weekend? And everybody was yeah. I had to go into Telch's stream because she was streaming and be Telch, check Discord. It was literally that. Yeah, it was that sort of last minute and yeah, then Kassan was originally a member of the team. I think she was then in Never Named or Nameless. I get those two confused because their names are very similar. But
yeah, there's also two names and might have a similar name.
I think it's Never Named.
Yeah, they were. I'm just talking about. I don't know if you noticed, but we also called our team last minute.
Last minute.
Yeah.
Before we changed to Ultimo Minuto. So that's why I said there's also something, a different team. That's also same name. It's so funny, by the way.
But yeah, so we tried to get in contact with Kassan, and Kassan was yeah, sorry, I already have a structure. So he was right, okay. And Zabi wasn't able to play this weekend because it was she already had things planned. So I was oh my gosh. So we got really lucky. We managed to get Lilium to join the team, and also Danley, who I think are both good players. And yeah, then we did like some very, very rough scrims. Well, not rough, like I think we did really well in like one of them. But like as in like rough as in just trying to play together to get comfortable. And then we joined the tournament. So yeah, that was basically it.
Well,
The whole story.
I mean, again, fucked up to hear that every one of you got kind of screwed over by things happening that should not happen. But yeah, well, that's just the way it goes, I guess. So, looking forward toward the EEC, what are your expectations for the tournament? Where do you see yourself in the end?
Oh yeah, sorry. Also, Fox has been helping us out as coach.
Somebody look in fucking chat. Fox was in chat, getting no love by our players.
My bad.
The second after. Nice. Yeah, no, good one.
But yeah, what are our expectations? I mean, okay, so here's the thing. We are 100% the team with the least practice in EEC right now. Right? 100%. So I think like that is a huge good thing because that means we have like so much opportunity to grow. And I think like we have a lot of talent. So, you know, if you ask me what place would I put us at this exact time, you know, I obviously wouldn't put us like as winning the whole thing because we've had 5 scrims or 5 scrim games. But in terms of like actual level, you know, and we actually get to practice and play with each other, you know, like I think we're already playing like pretty well with just like that short amount of time when all these other teams have had like months. So, you know, so long as we can, you know, catch up, I think absolutely we can win it all.
I mean, that's honestly good to hear. What I also wanted to know is with Zavi probably going to be back for main stage, are you planning to like just put up a 6-man roster or how are you going to handle that?
Yeah, so there's some interesting things happening behind the scenes when it comes to the mid lane position that I probably shouldn't just announce immediately.
Okay. I did something.
We ask Regie.
I did something with Xayla earlier where I muted the stream so that nobody could hear you. They can only hear me. From now on, they will not hear you. Maybe you can leak now. Oh, that's nice to hear, actually. You're unmuted from now. Now people will hear you again. So no more leakage. But interesting. Good insight. I now have power in my hands over Xayla and also Naddy. So thank you for giving me that power. Be scared. What I will do with it, for sure. No, but yeah. I mean, we did play 2 years ago. We got top 8 in the Coop and stuff.
Yeah.
And I know you have improved a lot, so I'm happy to see you actually making it to like main stage and stuff, and having a structure around you that you can shine in. I think it's really nice to see. For someone who has been a Naddy enjoyer since day one, basically.
I absolutely have to say that I'm like so happy with like my roster this year. Like I think it's really crazy to be able to play with, you know, like somebody who won EEC last year.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just fantastic. Like, and that just immediately is such a game changer for me. And then like everybody else in the role also just is just playing so well, you know. And although we did drop 1 game versus Zerance, I do think that it was just a bit of like, you know, we haven't really played that much together. I think like kind of like that was shown through the draft because we didn't really have like an idea coming into it. You know, like I think we vacuum counterpicked and it just caused a massive issue for like what we had already picked. But ultimately, like after we've played a bit more together, we have like more of a settled identity. I think like, you know, I don't think that the game will go the same way that it did. with a different draft. Hopefully.
Yep. I also hope so. I mean, I will probably just tell this to everyone because I do actually like most of the players I have talked to in the scene, and I basically want everybody to do well. It's not possible, and everybody has their favorites, but I think for me it's just great to see people play where I'm like, they're just good players, and so we will be seeing you on main stage, and we will also be watching. We will be watching. Koyoka the Red is probably gonna be calling some shit out. Maybe in draft, maybe in game.
Maybe I will be
something
called out.
illegal would happen. And also call him out if he ever talks shit, which makes no sense. But yeah, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no worries.
Best of luck for the main stage. We will see you there.
Cool.
Also with the leakage you gave me. Best of luck with that. I'm interested to see where it goes. And thank you very much.
No worries. Okay. Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. That was Naddy from Last Minute Airlines. Great to hear
coming in
from
last
you, sir.
minute.
True. Truly true to the name, huh?
Yeah, with the headset from the plane still, which is great, honestly. Actually, I love the whole team identity they built. It's so nice to see them not just being like, oh my god, we are the team that has a funny name. No, we are the team that has a funny name and we play with it. Which, it's pure content. I love it.
Yep. And the only team we haven't really touched on yet is Zerance, who also made it. I think Zerance also just looked super clean this whole weekend.
They didn't drop a single game.
Unfortunately, there's they did drop a game.
No. Did they?
Can you maybe look at players?
Am I cooked? I am cooked. My bad. It was obviously it was Supernova Combats who didn't drop a single game, and Zerance just lost a game against Color Esports. Oopsie. My bad.
Yeah, but we cannot. Unfortunately, we didn't get anybody from Zerance on to talk more in depth. But from the game we have played against them, I think they have probably the team with a lot of rookies who just look really good. I think Malu is for sure to be highlighted here. I think she has been growing herself over the past year and just grown into a player that is to be respected and feared. I think in a way. And I'm also just gonna be I'm gonna be excited how far they can go as well. But as I said, we don't really have anybody of them joining us, and we will just have to see for main stage. Maybe we get an interview of in there. So that I think that probably concludes our analysis of the EEC Open Qualifier and everything that happened. Thank you for everybody for joining in. As everybody who joined us as a guest, who yapped a little bit, everybody who took a part in the stream, took a part in the Open Qualifier as well, everybody who just joined in to watch. I don't give two fucks. Thank you very much for joining, and we will be covering some games probably of the main stage. We will do our best to be there for sure. We will see in which form, but this has been our yappage. What do you want to say? Any closing words?
Thanks you all for being here. All the lurkers, pitchers, subbers, okay, no. Everyone being here was great to have you around. Honestly, happy to just have people talk, because I feel like there is a severe lack of just content around the EEC right now, or around FEMAC in general. And it was so good to hear some announcements from Sea Guardian, from Nimea, that they're working on more stuff.
Yes.
And I think 100%. This was honestly there was so much leakage going on in the stream. I'm so happy, and let's see how the future is gonna be. I'm very happy about what we got out of here, and the future looks bright. In my opinion.
Yeah, I also agree. I'm really excited to see where it goes. Honestly, if you want to make content for the scene. I think it just does good things for the scene. We both do this because we have fun doing it and because we want to see the scene shine and everybody who's in it to become like better and like get more known and stuff. We don't do this for ourselves mostly. We do it because we like to do it, honestly. All the work we put in is just to give back to you. Also, we are egoistic little fucks, and we like to see the numbers go up. So, subscribe right now! Subscribe right now! No,
Yes,
honestly.
follow and subscribe.
Thank you for watching, everybody. We will see most of you, hopefully, on the weekend where we will see just French people play online. We will see if we get some co-streamage in, if we can. If we're able to, we will cover that shit. And thank you all for joining. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night.
Sleepy. Good night.
Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for everybody that yapped with us a little bit. We will put this on YouTube as well, by the way. So, if you have anybody who maybe wants to see the insights or something, you can send them the YouTube video once it's up. It should be up tonight. And thank you, everybody who followed me today, and everybody who subscribed and stuff. Really lovely. We see each other around. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
If you want, I can show the Draven clip to end. If you want, wait, hold up. I can show this.
Oh yes, show Draven clip.
Some self-promotion, how I'm doing mentally after EEC Open Qualifier. This is it. And once this is done, we will instantly end.
Okay, I don't care.
No! No! Watch me! Dinks!
I don't even get...
I'm inting.
Come.
Oh.
If you ever ask yourself if you're better than this River girl, just watch this clip and you know. You will know. You are better. You're better than me. No problem.
We need to go into we need to go into the replay.
Thank you. We won that game still.
Oh my god.
I'm Draven, man.
Actually,
Bye-bye.
I could have played this game 0 deaths.
Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Whoop whoop.